Now, Mary Jo Mc Donnell, what age are you?
82.
82. And where were you born?
Ballygorman,
In Ahagore.
Ahagawa,
And where did you go to school?
Lankill,
And who was your teacher out there?
Mrs. Doherty and Master Kebble.
They were the two teachers in there at that time, yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the school like that then? Were there many kids in it?
There was,
Can you remember how many was in it?
in the Master's room, I think there was over 50.
50.
I think so.
And in year room?
When Mrs. Doherty's in, had the young ones.
Yeah, how many would she have about?
I cannot remember now.
Would she have the same number, no?
Oh, no,
Not as
she
many.
wouldn't. I should have about maybe 20 or
20.
25.
So there was about 70 in the school at the time, there was.
Yeah.
And were they strict?
Oh, Mr. Kebble had a cane.
The cane. And,
Yeah, and used to use it on the big lads.
and
He used,
if they were misbehaving, is it?
They didn't know that what he was teaching them. He was awful for geography and history.
Yeah.
I
And what subjects were you learning besides geography and history?
Sums.
Some maths, yeah?
And but I don't think we had maths. No.
Yeah. And English?
English, yes, and Bible history.
History?
Yeah.
And Irish?
Oh, yes, Irish. Yes.
They didn't speak Irish every day, no?
No,
just spoke it in the school, was it? What you learned at school, yeah.
Yeah.
And what year did you finish?
1949.
1949, yeah. And was the school nice that time? Was it warm, or how used to heat it, or
It was. We had my father used to have to bring up turf.
you'd bring it in, you would, yeah.
Yeah, there was a fires in the school. There was turf fires.
And he'd bring it up. You didn't have to bring it yourselves, no?
Oh, no.
And did you have to buy books and all that? You did, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we had to. Yeah, we had.
And had you far to go to school?
It was a short cut up there at Ned Welch's.
So you hadn't far to walk, really,
We
no?
hadn't too fair. No, not too fair.
And were there many in your family now?
3.
3. And who are the others? The other 2, are they alive or are they gone now?
Noreen still living.
And where did she live?
Married, she's up in Durcan.
No.
In Durcan, she married Tom Conway.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. And who else?
Kathleen.
Kathleen.
Kathleen married Mick Shahar.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. So you, where did you go to work then after?
I was working here in town. And I went to work at 14. When I
14?
stopped school. Yes, in the Causeway.
In the Coldware.
Yeah.
And would they take you in at 14 that time? They would?
Oh, well, maybe I was another year. Maybe I was 15.
15, yeah.
I suppose I would be.
And what job had you there?
Cutting out.
And what
Lens.
were you making?
This.
Vest.
Yes, and braziers, and I was cutting out for a long time.
Mm.
And I was on weaving machines too downstairs. And had an accident with my hand.
Did you?
Oh, I did. Dr. Bresnahan, that was in Keshe that time, and Dr. Jones.
Mm.
Dr. Jones set it, and I never could straighten that joint.
Oh, yeah.
No, I couldn't.
And did you go back to work there again? You did after the accident?
I did, but I wasn't let on the big machines anymore.
Okay, right, yeah. And what was the money like that time? Can you remember how much a week you were getting?
I wasn't getting much. All I was getting is £1 and something.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, was that Midland money that time, was it?
It was Midland.
It was Midland money,
You
yeah.
get to work Saturdays until 1 o'clock.
Mm. And who owned it that time, do you remember?
The Gallaghers and the Reeses.
Yeah, okay, and the Reeses.
Yes.
And did you stay there for long?
I was there a good while.
Mm.
I left it in. And I left it. Then, you see, I was supposed to get money out of the accident.
Mm.
Mrs. Gallagher said, she said she'd have to get money. We're long enough paying insurance.
Yeah, fair play to her.
And this sister did, I think, if they let it to court, I get more.
Hmm.
They set it for £200 or
Two-
200 or something.
Okay.
Yes.
Was it a good lot of money then?
Well, it was.
Hmm.
It was.
Yeah. And what did you work after
I,
Cozy Wear then?
I went to England when I was just gone 21.
Mm-hmm.
Spent my 22nd birthday in England.
Yeah.
We went to Croydon.
Mm.
It's the other side of London.
Mm-hmm.
And Pater and I got a room for myself and Maggie Hines there. Maggie Hines was going out with some,
Yeah.
but I had no one. I used to go to my aunt staying in London, and she used to say to me, have you had a boyfriend?
Mm.
No. Well, you should have a boyfriend, she used to say to me. And I was in Croydon a while, and there was two Irish fellas there too. They were from Achill.
Yeah.
They were Protestants, and they used to bring us round about.
Mm.
We had a great time with them, and we used to go up to the dance. It was only up the road where we paid the landlady for the room, up to the dance, and they used to be with us. They used to dance now.
To be having a few pints, would they?
Uh-huh.
Would they be having a few drinks?
Oh, they would.
They would, yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't drinking at the time. I was only 22.
Mm.
I spent my 22nd birthday in England.
And what were you working at yourself?
I was working in a hospital then when
Oh.
I changed to London.
Okay.
Yes.
And how long did you stay there for?
A year.
A year.
New Southgate.
And did you come home then, or did you
I came home that Christmas. I did.
You didn't bring a man home with you?
No.
No.
I was sorry that didn't.
You were too particular, were you?
You couldn't bring a man in that time, the Lord save us, or you'd be thrown out. You were quiet out.
Yeah. So what did you do when you came home then?
Well, I don't know, something, my head broke down,
Oh, okay, right,
you
yeah.
see, and I was a good while in the house, and I never went to England since. I went over twice. I went over on the plane, over to Mary Gibbons, who was a gower. She was my cousin. I went over twice on holidays. That's a few years back now. And she wants me over again for a holiday, but I told her I wouldn't be fit to go. I could go all right, but I said, how would I be beyond then?
And does she come back here? She does?
Her husband died, and she's down and out.
Down and out. She's sad.
She's in an awful way.
That's to be expected.
But she has the family and she has the grandchildren. They used to come home to me.
Okay.
They used.
And what was life like when you were young now around Westport, when you were a teenager or
Oh, the dances.
the dancing? And where would you be dancing?
The pavilion.
Pavilion?
And the ideal.
The idea
And
that.
the first when we were 18 years, we were going to the pictures.
Yeah.
We wasn't going to the dances then.
Mm-hmm.
To the pictures every Sunday night. They'd be over at 11:30
In where?
here in town.
In which cinema?
In the old hall.
The town hall, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
And then when the dancers came in, down to the pavilion. Argour. There were dances in Argour.
There was.
And who used to play out there?
The Freehills.
The Freehills.
Drummond.
Okay.
Freehills, yeah. There used to be different bands too, I think, in it.
And what kind of music would they play?
Half sets, Siege of Venice, and old-time waltzes, and quick steps, and all that, and waltzing.
And would they be playing popular music, the music that was popular at the time? No,
No.
all Irish stuff and waltzes and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And were there many in that band?
There was 3 or 4 of them in it.
And was there the one family or just
There was different.
there were different families? Okay, yeah.
There was.
So, and when you look back nowadays, was times better then than they are now, or are they better now?
Well, I think doctors are better now. They're better, it's the better medicine and everything. Because if they had bad hearts long ago, they used to get nothing for them at all. My uncle had us, and we used to be in bed, and Kathleen and my mother attending them, and him that bought the place. And he lived until he was 74.
Oh, that wasn't bad that time.
No.
And what year did he die, do you know? It's a long time ago.
1960.
Oh, that's a long time ago. That was
Jeez,
a good age in 1960, yeah.
Yeah, 1960.
And was there much crack around you when you were young, like?
There was visiting.
Visiting. And what was visiting? What was visiting?
A lot would come in at night to a certain, to maybe O'Malley's next door.
And would they ring you up to say they were coming over now, like the way they're doing it?
There was no phones or going on that way at all that time.
So they just walk in and tap you?
They didn't mind, the neighbours. The neighbours used to come in.
Into your house?
And Jimmy Kerrigan coming down with the accordion tower house at the fiddle.
And would a few more people come in then as well? They would?
Not tower house.
Not to your house?
Yeah, Mrs. Kane. Old Mrs. Kane used to come back. She was at the Jimmy Kerrigan.
And when you'd be in the house together, all you people, what would you be talking about?
I wouldn't be. My father may be telling stories or telling about ghost stories and all that.
Were they good at it?
They were.
They were good at it, yeah.
And my mother used to say, oh, the children, when they go to bed, they were jumping up out of their sleep. She used to be flittering mad with them. She used to say, there's no ghosts now, there's too many masses read. There's no ghosts now.
So she got the cure for it.